My boss is a freaking psycho. Demand and expect so much. Insane work days. My boss demand extremely hard work and that I perform every single day, even if I take 5 days off before. So when you own 100%, you also own 100% of your excuses, which means you're not allowed to use any of them. Luckily for me, my daughter has started working for this podcast. Plus I have to pay her. Of course, she do a job. Of course I have to pay her. And I'm very happy and grateful for the work she do. And for now, she is the best employee in the 101% podcast. The most of the thing that happen in life, something is good about it and something is bad about it. And why does Annika step away from this amazing, great project and this great podcast? And the answer is, welcome everyone. Hope you all have had a wonderful Christmas and an amazing New Year celebration. And I hope that you are excited for this new year. I am so excited and I can't wait to start. Have you ever won a bottle and still lost the reward? You do everything right, you follow the rules, you put in the work, and still the door stay closed. Today's episode is about exactly that. It's about disappointment, ownership, and gratitude. And a big change inside the 101% podcast. This is not a drama episode, this is a growth episode. Let's talk about reality and how winners deals with it. Have you ever won a battle and still lost the reward? I'm sitting at my kitchen table, food on the plate, sun shining through the window. That's rare at this time of the year because it's dark most of the days in Norway now. And I have a quiet moment after a long day at the office. I check my phone. 14 months of fighting to get approval of Spotify partner program. Late nights, rejection, resubmissions. And finally, approval. I'm smiling, proud, thinking, okay, it's working. Then I read the next line. Not available in Norway. I checked again. Sweden, yes. Denmark, yes. Finland, yes. And even Iceland, yes. Norway, no. Why? Why can we not have this in Norway? I cannot understand it. And I was so angry for about 10 minutes. Exactly 10. Then something clicked. I didn't quit. I didn't complain. I didn't wait. I got back to work. Because winners don't waste time arguing with reality. They control what they can control and let go of what they can't. And the lesson of the story is, winners always find a way to win. And that mindset is exactly why today's episode matters. So I have a breaking news for you guys and girls. Annika is leaving the 101% podcast. So I just want to clear that out. It was no drama, no negativity. Annika has officially stepped away from the 101% podcast. And now I own 100% of the podcast and I'm ready to going forward. And why does Annika step away from this amazing, great project and this great podcast? And the answer is, we are in different sessions of life and we have different priorities. I have a daughter and she is almost 14 years now. And Annika is preparing to become a mom. So next year in April, she will born a boy. And that will be fun. But of course, it's a lot of work when you have children. So she has to prioritize that. And she also working on multiple projects on her side that is more meaningful for her than the podcast. And of course, I understand that because she has to do what she wants in her life. So it's no conflict, no chaos, just clarify. So I want to say thank you so much to Annika. She showed up when it mattered. She contributed during a foundation phase. She supported the vision when it was still fragile. She believed before results were visible. She helped carry the workload when it was heavy. She was a part of building the early structure. and she shared responsibility when it was uncertain. So Annika, you were a part of building this when it wasn't easy. You gave time and energy when there was no guarantees. And you helped carry the podcast during an important chapter. And what we built together matters, and it's respected. Nothing about your contribution will never be forgotten. So I will say to you, Annika, thank you for your effort, your support, and your presence in this journey. I genuinely wish you the very best in the next chapter of your life. So for now, I have 100% of the ownership in this podcast, and that's also equal into 100% responsibility. I have no one else to blame now. I have to blame myself. No one else to hide behind. But luckily for me, my daughter has started working for this podcast. Plus I have to pay her? Of course, she do a job. Of course I have to pay her. And I'm very happy and grateful for the work she do. And for now, she is the best employee in the 101% podcast. But she is also the only employee in the 101% podcast. She do a great job. She upload Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikToks. And she also make thumbnails for my podcast episode. So it's great, yeah. She can do that. Then she take away some workload from me, and I can focus on more important thing. And it's great. We have a project together, sit in the office together, working, talk, have music. I'm very happy for that. It's a good time together. So now, of course, it's even more pressure. It's much to do, but pressure is privilege. But of course, when Annika is away now, so I know I have no one to sparring with. I have no accountability partner. But it is what it is, no problem. You have to do the best out of the situation. And in the business, you have to be quickly to adapt. When things happen, it was sad that she went off of the podcast, but of course, you have to do what you want. But of course, then I learned new ways to do things. The most of the thing that happen in life, something is good about it and something is bad about it. 10th of December, I did both out Annika of the podcast. And the day before, the 9th December, I write down to myself on my notes, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna take over the podcast and I'm gonna even work harder and smarter than I ever have done in this podcast. And next day, wake up, the 10th come and I took over the podcast. And you know what I did? My daughter had been sick for some days and me and her start to look Dexter together, a TV series. And for the next 5 days, we sit and look Dexter 10 hours a day. Every day for the next 5 days. Eat a lot of chocolate, candy. I didn't train. And that was the start of a new era of the 101% podcast. The 5 first days didn't do anything. But what can you say? It was good to relax. But the 6th day, I was back again, yeah. And yesterday I was wake up and I feel hurt in my head, was low on energy. I don't know, am I sick or not? One thing I know for sure, I'm sick in my head, yeah, that's for sure. But in my body, yeah, maybe. But I forced myself, went out running, didn't run so quickly as I used to do. So I think something was going on in my body, but come back, take a cold shower, and push myself to work. Because my boss is a freaking psycho. Demand and expect so much. Insane work days. My boss demand extremely hard work and that I perform every single day. Even if I take 5 days off before. So when you own 100%, you also own 100% of your excuses, which means you're not allowed to use any of them. This podcast takes time, passion, and 101% effort. If you like to support this mission, you can donate. Even the price of a coffee make a big difference. Visit the 101percentpodcast.com/donate. That's the 101percentpodcast.com/donate. Thank you. So the podcast has taken a lot of time. It has taken a lot of sacrifice and it's taken 101% effort out of my life. And now it's time to make it substantiable. And passion and profit can coexist. So now, in the future, forward, I gonna focus much more about earn money. When we started this podcast, we did release 2 episodes a week for the first year. And after the first year, we went down to 1 episode on the podcast we give out free for everyone. But that time, I started to produce 2 premium bonus episodes every week. So since the start of October, I have actually released 3 episodes a week. 2 premium, 1 normal. But now, I'm gonna go down to 1 premium as well also, because I have to focus more about earn money. This podcast takes time, passion, and 101% effort. If you like to support this mission, you can donate. Even the price of a coffee make a big difference. Visit the 101percentpodcast.com/donate. That's the 101percentpodcast.com/donate. Thank you. So the podcast will continue. I will keep working harder and smarter than I ever had. If it's possible, I'm not sure, but I will try to do it. And my plan is before March 2026 is finished, I will start to have guests on our podcast again. That will be great. Then we will have more conversation. We have more different perspective, get more values, and can learn a lot from the people who come on the show. And it will be more interesting. So, and the mission is still same. I would like to help as many people as possible to get a better life so they can get the most out of their life. And the content of this podcast is actually life-changing. Your life will improve a lot. And you will become a better version of yourself. And then you will make the life to the people you love and care about much better as well. And not every chapter is meant to last forever, but every chapter teaches you something. So today wasn't about loss. It was about growth, gratitude for the past, responsibility for the present, and focus for the future. Annika, thank you. And to you listening right now, control what you can and let go of what you can't. Because winners don't wait for perfect condition. Winners always find a way to win. This is the 101% podcast. And this episode was recorded December 18, 2025. You'll find everything you need in the show note, including the link to our webpage, the 101percentpodcast.com, where you can subscribe to a free weekly newsletter, learn about our premium episode. If you enjoy this episode, please share it with someone you care about. I'm very grateful if you can help me to spread the good message. And what did you like or dislike with this episode? What was your biggest takeaway? Comments below. We're sharing for you. Take care and give it your best and keep pushing for the 101%. It is important for us to get out our message so we can help as many people as possible. And we will highly appreciate it if you could take 1 minute of your time to follow us on social media and review the show on Apple Podcast and Spotify. All links are below. Our Instagram is the 101% podcast. Until next time, take care and go 101% into achieving your goals. You owe it to yourself.